All right, so check this out. Do we give Tristan Thompson props for snuffing Drayman Green, or do we knock him because he didn't drop Drayman Green?
Interesting. Very interesting.
No, we don't give him props. No.
He snuffed him, though. He kept that same energy.
Allegedly.
But wait, what was it? Was it a close or open palm? If it was open palm, absolutely not.
That matters. But yeah, that's
powder.
Give me the powder. Yeah, that's like a bitch slap, though, too, though. So,
he took the easy way out. If it was a slap, he took the easy way out.
Wait, did he do it in front of him, or was it like running from behind him and then just like, bah! Or like, there's a lot of different, you know, we need to know specifics, because if it was just like, I don't respect you. Like
what
some
did
like
the five fingers say to the face?
Smack! Like some Telemundo shit.
Fam. Or what if he was gangster and just took a glove out of his pocket, put the glove on, and then slapped him? Fam, if you let a nigga put a glove on before they slap you, you gotta die.
I don't think he did that, though. This is the guy who tried to say when he cheated that this is like an NBA thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So I highly doubt it.
It was peer pressure.
It was peer pressure.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But before we get started, this is a Grassroots Podcast. I'm Brandon Killabh.
I'm Erin Ashley Simon.
I'm regular Nas.
I'm Wilson.
Wilson is back, ladies and gentlemen, once again.
Good to be here.
More color coordinated outfit than Nas.
Word.
A little shot.
Right back.
Oh, I'm ready for the shots. Y'all missed. Nas was trying to come for me before the podcast, but that ain't gonna work.
I said you look like Blossom. That was it.
And you look like an uncle who tries to be hip.
Ooh.
You can't even match your sneakers with your outfit. You got Nike sneakers on and Adidas outfit.
Talk about brand loyalty.
Checks over strength.
Wait, what did Wilson say? What did Wilson say?
Oh, Nas is like an undercover cop right now.
Everybody got jokes, right?
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Dress your age, Nas.
Yeah. We back.
He's definitely dressed his age.
Yeah.
Not how he's seen for this podcast.
We're the same age.
Are we?
Yeah. Are we really?
Are we really?
Honestly.
Oh, man. But be sure to subscribe to our podcast. Hit the notification button. Also, we're selling T-shirts now. We have part of the family T-shirts and Grassroots podcast T-shirts. Check the link in the description to get it. They're dope. You better get them now because it's limited. It's going to be closed soon. So if you want to be part of the crew, come on.
Cop that shit.
Come on.
Son.
Support.
Oh, man. All right. Before we get into the Draymond shit, because I just think that whole story is funny. Let's give a round of applause for fucking LeBron, man.
Oh, yeah.
Bron. That's Bron, man.
The king.
For real.
I like everything that he's doing. Like, even his stance on just education, all the programs that he's opening for this the Promise School, and then, you know, just me being a Laker OG, triple OG. I like what he said. He said, hey, yo, check this out, fam. I'm seeing a lot of y'all talking crazy like I ain't here for the right reasons. This ain't a scrub season. I'm coming for y'all.
Just like that?
Just like that. Just like that. In my brain, at least, that's how it happened.
That was a translation?
Yeah, he was really sitting there like this, like, no, we've come to play. But in my brain, he's like, I want the smoke. I'm ready for it.
LeBron's a beast, man.
Yeah, that's
he's not taking no seasons off.
Yeah,
man.
He's a freak of nature, man.
Yeah, I don't think he is either.
I think he's on something personally.
He's off. I think he's off the HGH.
That's fucked up.
Oh my God.
He was.
It was rumored that he was on HGH.
Probably like some fucking deer antler, man.
When the Miami years, when he was up floating around 280, 290.
Yeah.
Nah, fam, you're not moving that 290 up and down like that, man.
Let me tell you something. I'm LeBron's age. I'm already in fear that in the future I'm not going to be able to clip my own toenails because my back hurts for no fucking reason. How in the fuck is this man flying up and down the court?
No.
He really
and he's not in pieces.
That's what money does.
I was gonna say
money makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You got personal chef, personal trainers.
Yeah, money is literally
the best
money,
supplements,
no
the
stress.
best everything.
Yeah,
there's stress, but not normal people stress.
It's a different type of stress.
He's got good stress.
And plus, money is
motivating
really
stress.
The fucking mountain of youth when you think about it. Like if you have money, you can get like those cryogenical freezing treatments and all this other crazy
didn't Janae Aiko say something like she gets this like weird treatment on her face where like the skin burns off,
burns
and
off.
like
Yeah,
that's how she looks so young and new.
Yeah.
Like this whole it's like a whole crazy regimen or something like that.
She really does
look
have good
incredible.
skin. Yeah, I was gonna say she really does
yeah,
have good skin.
it was funny because she tweeted. I think she tweeted or she just said to someone. She was like, "Yeah, it's a whole regimen." She's like, "I'm not just born with this skin." She's like, "Yeah, there's a process where like the skin peels off and stuff, and I do that like once a month. I think it's like once a month or something."
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn," but that's what money can do for you. It's a fountain of youth.
It's that fountain of youth shit. So I think even though, because I know LeBron takes so much fucking criticism
For no reason.
I wouldn't say for no reason.
For no reason.
Some of the criticism he's taken in the past has been legitimate. There's been times where he's 100% taken off, and in the playoffs you can see where his game was not playing the same.
Come on,
There's a few things. With that said, though, I'm not knocking him. What I'm saying is, you can consider him an elite on and off the court now when you think about it. Like no other basketball player has done this. Like on this mat, like think of another player. Sure, there's fundraisers, there's just charity events, there's all these other things that happen. No one has done this. Not even Jordan has done something like this.
Jordan didn't do anything like this.
Yeah.
Nowhere. Jordan put out that little rumor that he was going to lower the prices for his sneakers. That never happened.
I never believed that.
Blasphemy.
You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
never
more
believed
shocked
that.
about though? How is there no whispers of this? How the fuck did he keep this shit on the wraps?
Yes, that's true.
How the fuck did nobody see this coming?
LeBron,
His
because
team
his
is
team is
solid.
his people. Like
Yeah.
these are the people he has on his team. He trusts, and they're people that he grew up with.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Is the school already built though?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
built.
it
It's
was
up.
built.
That shit is
It's
crazy.
up and running, man. Handing out free
They just
lunches
started
and all.
it. They just opened
it's
it.
over.
Send-
and the kids
send the
get
kids to
free.
college?
They get free college tuition.
Yeah,
That's
if they go
dope.
to Akron.
Yeah, Akron, yeah.
Yeah, if they go to
Yeah.
Akron University.
I think that's super dope. Really,
dope.
really dope.
It's a good thing they don't have to pay for it. I was about to say that'd be pretty ironic being that he skipped college
Well, isn't
and
it,
avoided that whole entire
what's
debt.
the other shit though too though? If they go to school in Akron or something,
Yeah, Akron University.
They get to go there for
pays
free.
it.
he pays for it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The parents
Yeah,
get like support and stuff
fam,
like that. Like that
fam.
is
Leaving a legacy
legit.
behind
That
you,
is some
man.
real
It's dope.
That
legendary
is-
shit though. Like I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Yeah. What has Michael Jordan done for us?
Did it? Okay.
He created these 11s. He created
Oh
the 11s.
my
I think that was
gosh.
Yeah, I mean, just being honest. I mean,
I'll take it.
11s are the fucking best sneaker ever.
Nigga, I'm out of school. I'll take a pair of Concords.
Word. Yeah, I mean, he really this definitely solidifies him as just something different. Like he's different for this movie.
Well, to respond to you, Jordan did donate $7 million to a health clinic in Charlotte
Fuck out of here.
at
with
risks.
Yeah.
Come on, when it come- when it-
Hold on,
when-
what kind of health though?
It's a health clinic. I'm
When it-
assuming
who's
it's
there
for
In
it's,
comparison to
Prenatal
LeBron
care.
James.
Well, I'm
being
not.
treated?
No,
I'm
I know
not
you're not.
comparing,
I know
but I'm
you're
just
not.
saying, like he did donate.
He donated to
last year.
condoms.
Come on, did you say
Oh my
several or
God!
seven?
Shut up. He did. He said, okay, donating $7 million to establish 2 medical clinics in troubled Charlotte communities.
Jordan, you
Now, I'm not
dumb.
saying that like he's the most philanthropic
All right.
person, but like at least he's done something.
Yeah.
You know how long?
Hold on, but are they giving out free health care?
What?
I'm just saying.
That's not on Jordan's.
But what I'm saying is the people are still being robbed.
I mean, we kind of do give out free health care by paying for taxes and stuff like that. For some.
I wouldn't say free. You gotta pay that on the back.
I had an incident where
Well,
they
no, I'm
gave
not
me like
saying it's for everyone, but some people get it.
Oh yeah.
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 I had an incident. I went to the hospital. They told me, "Look, we can't fix you here. You're going to have to go someplace else."
clinic?
But here
You
goes
went to
these
the
two.
vet?
Yes, I'm a dog. Woof. So they gave me 2 aspirins and charged me $7,000.
Yeah, that sounds like you were watching John Q. I don't know if I'm believing that story.
Oh no, it's true.
Oh no,
It's
it's
100%
true.
true.
It's true.
It's
I
true.
didn't pay.
But that's what they do, though. Hospitals are business. Like, they will 100%. You could be bleeding. They'll patch you up just enough to make it to another location just so you can be okay, so you're not held liable. That's
You have
like-
insurance, sir? No, I don't.
Yeah, that's
You know
what
what?
it is. It's
Get out of here.
business. But of course, our president steps in. Well, your president, not mine. Steps in.
Who did he point at? Did he point at me?
Yeah, I think you voted for him.
No, I pointed like in the air. I pointed in the air. So
Absolutely not.
to the masses, steps in and tries to defame our beloved LeBron right now with all the great things that he's doing.
To quote Shannon Sharp, we cape for ours.
Yeah, word.
Don't do it.
I think what started that tweet was, and I think I didn't watch the entire Don Lemon interview, but I think in it he was asked if he would sit down with the president, asked LeBron. He was like, no.
Yeah.
And he was like, I would sit down with Barack though. Mm-hmm. And he goes and tweets.
Yeah, because you also said that Trump divides us. He used sports to divide us instead of bringing us together, which sports has traditionally done.
Which I thought was
There ain't
really,
no lie in that.
Yeah, keeping it a buck. He said LeBron was like, "Yo, this is the only sport, not the only sport, but it's one of the sports where all races come together for a common goal of winning.
All countries too.
Yeah,
along
so,
with soccer.
But even what was the shit you said? What was the Don Lemon response, which I thought was
Don Lemon was basically he put out a tweet snapping back, basically saying, "Well, LeBron puts kids in schools while you put kids in cages."
shots fired.
Yo, Don Lemon's been riding hard.
Don Lemon, I see you, sis.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I see you.
Wait, Don Lemon's gay?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know, but I'll snap for him.
I don't know. I think Don Lemon claps cheeks.
Oh my
Female
god.
cheeks. Let me
He's
specify.
clapping cheeks, but
Listen, whatever.
I'm not here to judge, but yeah, he snapped back.
Yeah, I'm with it. Whatever, because that's a great clapback. You can't be mad at that. That's a hard clapback
It
too.
is.
What do you say to that? You can't say much back to that.
He's Trump. Don't
Well,
worry about it. It's going to be huge. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but
Right.
why? But that's my thing. Why he got to be the fucking asshole and want to say something bad and still fame and nice a good gesture of trying to bring up his hometown.
Why
You know what I'm
is
saying?
everyone surprised? Like, it's diverting. He's diverting from other important shit that we should be paying attention to by tweeting about things that are pointless and we shouldn't even be talking about. Like, now all everyone's talking about is, oh my God, he dissed LeBron. Oh my God, he dissed LeBron.
Yeah.
It's no one's really paying attention to the shit that's happening with the White House. It's all of the purpose.
Y'all focus on the wrong things, man. Chappelle said it. He's United States of space.
That's how I'm like, yo, anytime he tweets and tries to get into a beef with anyone, I always tell people, go and look at the news and see. Because if there's something crazy going on, it's probably why he's tweeting about some other shit that we shouldn't even be focusing on.
Yeah, that's true. He definitely diverts from anything that's important or anything that's impacting Americans negatively. Like, you're not low. Let's be clear, you're not low.
Who did he just tell to back down off the investigation? He just told somebody, like, yo, you should stop.
He told Jeff Sessions
right?
to stop.
He's like, yo, my man, that's it, man. Investigation's over.
That whole office is corrupt, though. Like, it's one big conspiracy theory to me. They're all in on it, and they just won't say it.
And you know what's horrible too? Could you imagine, like, you work there and you know it's fucked up, but you still got to go along with the shit,
and you got to just shut up because
Like-
you know that you'll be in somebody's trunk.
Yo, especially if you're mad, if the president's friends with Putin.
Well, yeah, that's the other
Putin's
thing
just
too.
getting cats out of here left and right.
left and right, and that's the other thing that people really aren't talking about. He really be getting people out of here quick.
Who'd you say, Putin?
Putin, left and right.
he's a murderer.
The moment someone says something, you never hear from them ever again in life.
Deadass, I was scared for Russia's World Cup team.
Yeah.
When they lost, I was like,
Listen, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Get them out of here.
But even speaking on just more fuck shit happening, the Cap in the NFL and Madden, they still being petty.
But as I said, second year in a row, Madden did that, man. And now people just caught on.
Well, that's my thing.
Well, they're racist.
Well, yeah, but are y'all buying the whole we made a mistake and come the next software update we're gonna add it back in?
no. I think everything that they do is for a purpose, and especially because they have the exclusive agreement rights with the NFL.
Yeah.
When news came up about CTE and everything like that, they took out anything that could be tied to concussions out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
They took, like, you know how the ambulance used to be out there. It's no longer there.
Yeah.
And then it was like the big hit stick.
Yeah.
I think that's no longer there too,
There's
right?
no injuries in Madden?
No, not there's injuries,
no
but
concussions. No
things that can be things that could be closely
head
tied
injury. They say
to
injuries.
head injuries or concussions. And then on top of that, they took Colin out when he was trying to find a job.
Yeah.
I mean, and my thing is, like, how did you take him out? How did you know that he wasn't going to get a job?
That's bullshit.
That's crazy.
Someone sat there, one of them little geeks sat up there and fucking combed through them lyrics and took out Big Sean's part where he
They already
mentions
knew the lyrics because Big Bank was already popping before.
But that's
so
my
they
point.
Knew that.
They knew what they were doing. That wasn't an accident. NFL, you're not low. We're still not fucking with you. I'm not even playing fantasy, and it's your fault. No one cares about what you're doing. No one will ever care about that brand. Do right by the players that bring you guys money and that franchise money.
I think I read somewhere this was the second year they cut him out, though.
It is the second year.
Like,
It is the
Yeah,
second year.
that's what we said. It was during the time where he was looking for a spot on a team.
spot.
Yeah.
They took him out. But you know what? This is only going to help his collusion case.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He about to get paid. But what he's saying about that the deal that the NFL and EA have, the NFL looks through that whole game, man. That's what I don't like. It's not real. It's not in the game anymore.
Yeah, it's not. It's
I
not.
see what you did there, Nas.
I like
that.
what you
like
did there
that.
too.
Fuck Madden.
Yeah, I'm over
Not
fuck
in the
Madden.
game.
I don't care about NFL. I don't care about Madden. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't care. They've often, time and time again, showed where their values lie. It's not in the players. It's not in real world issues. It's not about caring about the things that are happening on the field and off the field. It's not about that. It's about big business. It's about money. That's all it's about.
So question
I'm
though.
off them. I'm off them.
Question. So if we're not going to be watching the NFL, right? And there are players that have been speaking out about everything that's been going on consistently and who have been basically like the elevated voices for what everyone thinks. What do you think would be the best way to support these guys even though we won't watch the NFL? Like what do you think is going to be something that could help them more?
Well, that's the difficult part.
Why do we have to support them, though? Like the NFL players?
The players, no, I'm saying the players that have been speaking out. They make money off of the league. If we're not watching the games, if we're not really being a part of it, the league doesn't make more. They'll lose money, which means the players can lose money. My
Go to the
thing is like,
XFL.
what would be the best way to still support them, but not support the fuckery that's going on? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that there is a way.
There isn't.
It's owned by racist people.
There isn't.
I'd rather watch the league go down, personally.
Me
In
too.
flames.
And keeping it a buck.
Flames.
I honestly, I can't watch it.
Keeping it a buck. I can't put all the onus on the NFL. I got to put some onus on the players too. Y'all are a part of it. A lot of y'all are still walking on this field with knowing what's happening. No one's happened to maybe your godfather of your kid. You know what I'm saying? Your brother on your team. Like you're letting this happen too.
Yeah, if they're all boycotted, they could stop this shit.
This would be over.
Yeah.
They just don't. They don't organize and stand together.
They
But
don't.
You
They
know
don't.
what's crazy? And I hate to say this, even though like this always happens. If one of the big white players said something, shit would change.
Yeah.
And I hate saying that.
Yeah.
If Tom Brady said something, which he's not.
He did say something though, didn't he?
Well, it was
Tom
some,
Brady is not
it was
about
some,
that.
It was
He's
some,
not about that
It was
action
some
balls.
lukewarm stuff. But what I'm saying is
he's a
like,
Trump supporter,
if it
too.
was like, if it was like someone like
a big
him
one.
or someone like Aaron Rodgers or even a few of them together who came like, you know, sat alongside people who are like Chris Long, who has been very vocal about it, I think there would have been a lot more quicker changes.
Yeah.
I think, unfortunately, part of the reason why things aren't changing a lot is because it's the black players that are speaking out the most with some white allies. If we had some of the leading star white players who became allies,
It would change.
This would change a little bit.
Yeah, where's the
Yeah.
Marlon Brandos of the league?
Yeah, I don't know.
And that reference was because of Marlon Brando's action in the civil rights.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
But that's my thing.
I know you said I'm old. I get it.
Yeah, that was definitely an old reference.
Education is key now.
I was waiting for like a new reference, but I was like, all right, okay.
Well,
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Who out there? What big Caucasian actor or athlete out there has made a stand like that? I can't think of one. Doesn't come to.
I was thinking like just famous people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the closest one right now is probably Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, but she's tiptoeing. She's not really.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm
Like-
saying that's the closest one. Marlon Brando was out there on the front lines with those guys.
Yeah.
You know,
But
him
again,
and Harry Belafonte.
In order for shit to change, and NFL
Well,
players
Meryl
gotta,
Streep has been very vocal about stuff too.
Yeah, well, she's
Yeah.
gonna play Harriet Tubman in a biopic. So
That's a nice little Snapple fact.
I'm definitely joking.
Well, regardless of anything, NFL players got to step up, and NFL just got to do better. Like,
Yeah.
Enough is enough. Like, it's too much going on in the world to keep letting these things happen without some sort of resolve at this point.
That's
Well,
why
I mean, they probably don't care, man. They're all
They
gonna,
don't- they don't
They're all
care.
gonna
They
have
don't care.
CTE. They don't even care about their own brains.
They don't care.
But that's why I wasn't
When you think
rolling
about it.
with
How the fuck? You think they give a fuck about black people?
the
Yeah.
Patriots
As black
Patriots
people?
owner.
Huh?
Who's the Patriot? Robert Kraft. That's what I was thinking. You out there with Gucci Mane and Meek Mill But when Colin wants to take a knee, nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm not rolling. And if I'm keeping it a buck, like I said before, only reason he even took the stance with Meek and all these other rappers because it was a good look. He was already being ridiculed for a lot of the NFL actions that were taking place, him taking part in those actions. So if I can go save this little poor black boy that's in jail and stand by him, then I should be able to save face within the black community. Yeah. You're not low, Crass. You're not low.
Just because you wear Air Force Ones with your shoe, don't bother.
You're not low.
And if you don't want to buy the NFL game, you can still donate to Colin Kaepernick's Foundation, Know Your Rights Camp.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
Send money there.
Send money there, 100%.
I forgot who had said that they were going to take that $59.99 and put it towards. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's a lot of people. There's a few people on Twitter that started doing that. It started with, I think it was the guy from TMZ that started it.
Van Lavin, did the
he started, but then everyone else started doing it too.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah,
it goes towards a good,
Yeah,
EA
shout out to
Sports,
Van.
you suck.
Yeah, shout out to Van. That's a really, really good challenge.
I hate them. I hate that, man. I hate Madden football.
Yeah,
I can't stand
I'm off it.
Honestly, I haven't played Madden in a very long time.
Nas had a bone to pick with them before. Colin Kaepernick.
Did word. He already came in hot.
He's living.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck you in that game.
All right, so let's get back on track with Draymond and Tristan Thompson. In your stories, what do you think happened?
Wait, E, you want to go first? You want to go first,
Yeah.
E?
What do you think?
Nah, I'm gonna let Nas. I feel you're feeling the heat right now.
Yeah,
I know.
okay.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. He's twirling the court too.
Word.
He's ready.
What I think happened, Tristan Thompson walked up to Draymond during this party.
Okay.
He said, and he probably asked him, like, yo, my man, what's up with what's all this animosity towards me in the public eye? And Draymond probably looked at him and said, because we ain't cut from the same cloth. And at that moment, Tristan said, fuck this nigga, man, and slapped him.
Yeah.
And then Bron saw it, KD saw it, because they were probably laughing on the side, broke it up, and that was it. I don't think it got bigger than that. I think
I'm not rolling. In my story, Green walked over. They was in the club or whatever. He saw Tristan and shit. Like, yo, what up? You good? Tristan ignored him. Like, fuck out of here, little nigga. Draymond probably said something slick.
We ain't cut from the same cloth.
And he just punched him in the shit. That's
he probably said something about the Kardashian situation, the cheating stuff. He probably said some shit about that.
He probably walked up and said, "What's up, Mr. Kardashian?"
Yeah, basically.
That would have been OD disrespect.
You got to put
That's
hands.
mad disrespect.
You got to put. You have to put hands. Somebody call you Mr. Kardashian. You got to put hands on him. It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
My only thing is, for the fans that are listening and viewing, what really allegedly happened,
Face mush.
yeah, is that Draymond went to go. They were partying in whatever city they were in. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. But they were partying. Draymond went to go walk up to Tristan Thompson to go apologize and try to make amends, considering their beef has been long-standing ever since the finals, and they've just been beefing. Tristan wasn't trying to acknowledge it, and I heard two different stories. First, I heard he slapped him. Then I heard he hit him with a two-piece and a biscuit. I don't really know what happened, but for the majority of the reports, everyone is saying that he got hands put on him.
Also, someone said that allegedly it was a sucker punch too. It could have been a sucker punch.
It better have been a sucker punch.
Why?
If it's not, then he's a sucker. He chickened out. When you slap a man, right, while other people are there to break it up, you didn't go the whole mile. He should have punched him. But if you punch a nigga and you don't knock him out,
well, that's the thing, Eric. That's what everyone keeps saying. They said, regardless of what happened,
it's almost as bad as losing a fight.
That's
if
what
you
I said.
snuff a nigga and don't knock him out,
yeah,
Off the sneak? Are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. No. If you ever sneak a nigga and don't knock him out, just walk away from the fight. Like,
You're not walking away.
You got time to take some steps back and just go.
Yeah, but at that point,
You got to think about it like, oh, man, I messed up.
yeah, because when you sneak somebody, leverage is on your side. Like, everything is on your side when you sneak
Yeah,
someone.
timing.
If you don't
They're big dudes, too.
or at least wobble someone, you may want to just walk away and exit the fight, fam.
But you know what's also possible? It depends where he was standing too. I think if he was standing on the side, it's less likely you're gonna knock someone out if you just smack them from the side. I think you need to be in the front and be able to hit, under the jaw area. That's the knockout zone.
Right here.
I don't know, but like I said, Tristan is a big dude. Like, and while I'm sure Green is a big dude, just because everybody in the NBA is huge. I do think though that for Tristan to not have knocked Green out, it's kind of like
Draymond would definitely win that fight.
Isn't Draymond from Flint?
Yeah. Wait, you got if they squared up.
Draymond would definitely
Draymond is
win that
washing
fight.
him.
For one, he's the dirtiest player in the game.
He's washing him.
He's definitely
just 'cause he's dirty,
He's
he's
gonna kick him in the nuts. He's gonna fuck him up in the club.
Yeah, but that's not cheating.
Punch him in the
That's
nuts.
not
Draymond's
cheating.
winning.
There's no rules in street
there's no
fighting.
rules
That's true. I agree
There's
too.
no rules in street fighting.
Yeah, I don't think that's cheating, but
Draymond definitely has a pocket full of sand. He's gonna hit Tristan Thompson in the eyes with some sand. Kick him in the nuts.
I kind of like this.
And
though.
then proceed to
I don't like, I don't condone violence, but I kind of like that this NBA rivalry is real.
I like it too.
I don't like
Me
these.
too.
I don't
I'm
like
for the
these
smoke.
friends.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't,
definitely for the smoke.
I don't
I'm so
like
for the
these
smoke.
friends
I'm
on the
definitely for
court
the
on before the game and after the game. Nah, man, I don't like you.
Well, in keeping it a buck, if I'm Tristan, I still got pent up animosity because I got caught cheating. So I got to release it somehow.
Yeah.
Not only that, but you're probably like everyone's going to be talking about you. The players, I'm assuming the players were talking about him too.
Listen, on the court, I'm sure them Kardashian cheating jabs was happening.
Court, locker room?
It had to.
Draymond said on national TV that one of them guys from Cleveland tried to shake my hand after the game.
Yeah.
I told him we wasn't cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, I thought that was. I thought that was
ill
ill until this came out. So
Also, does the Kardashian name depend on Rob Kardashian?
what do you mean?
What are you
Like, if
talking-
he doesn't have a son, that name doesn't go on.
No, Kim.
Well, no,
Kim, Courtney,
Kim-
and Chloe. They're definitely gonna keep that
Well,
name.
she's a West now.
Kardashian West.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but
does that name keep going on?
Yeah, does the name keep going on?
Oh yeah, that name's gonna go on. That name's worth millions of dollars. Hell
Kardashian.
yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is he has a daughter. He doesn't have a son.
Yeah, within the legacy
They,
perspective.
what are you talking about? They do have a son, Rob.
No, but that's what he's saying.
Does it
If-
end with Rob?
Oh, does it end with Rob?
Technically, you're supposed to.
Technically.
Well, he could have more kids. We don't know.
I don't know with his mindset.
That's what I was
He
saying,
seems a little down.
The way shit's been going for him.
Man, listen, people have kids even if they're not ready for it.
Yeah.
That's just life.
true.
You don't know. You pop it in, you go, psh, and bing, bing. That's it.
Hold on.
That's
no,
all
hold
it
on.
takes.
Wait. Those sound effects was.
I was about to say, that's a wild sound effect you just made.
I mean, I ain't gonna make a sound effect like,
I ain't gonna lie,
like I
man.
ain't gonna do that. I had to make it a little more PG rated. Bing, 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 bing.
Yo, keep it a buck. If you were having sex with someone, all you hear is bing, bing.
Yo.
You're gonna be alarmed.
Yo, dead ass.
That's a wild coming sound, man.
Yo, dead ass. What if like if a guy has sex with a woman and he comes and then the semen's going through the body and it like every time it goes through and hits the egg, it makes the sound of Mario collecting coins.
Oh man. Oh,
That'd be the greatest.
I want it. Oh.
That'd be the greatest
ding,
video game ever. I'd collect all those goddamn coins, rings, whatever's there.
I don't know, man.
When she get pregnant,
That would fuck.
and then when you're done, like after he comes, it goes da 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 da.
Can you imagine if you knew right away? Like, let's say you're like having sex with like just some joint, and you hear that bing, and it's like she's pregnant, and you're like, oh shit, there's no way I'm having this baby.
That's the noise.
You start having the talk right there, like, so you know, I'm not ready to be a father. You're not ready to be a mother, right?
Yo, deadass, that would be really funny if when she confronts you, it's like you're confronting like the final boss, and then it's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
That
shit would be hilarious.
and then it's like you're avoiding the text messages he's sending, like boop.
Yeah, that whole shit is just terrible.
that's a crazy metaphor.
Yo, deadass, someone should make a
had
video
sound
game out of
effects.
that. That I would definitely
If
play
life
that.
had sound effects, that shit would be fucking crazy. What do you think the sound effect of Tristan Thompson slapping Drayman Green would have been?
It'd be the key. It'd be when Sonic loses the keys, with the rings, rather when he drops the rings. That's what happened. That whole shit would be hilarious.
I want to know, was his face still standing still or did it actually move? You know how some people, like, you slap them, but their face just still stays there?
Nah, I already took it like a G.
So he just, like,
Oh, he did the Charlie Murphy. Yeah. He just looked at him.
Draymond is a G.
Yeah.
Imagine he just.
He's one of
stared
the
at
toughest
Tristan
players in the game.
Yeah, I give him that. I just don't know if he want that Tristan Thompson smoke on a one-on-one. I don't know if he's ready for that.
but he,
Oh, no.
I mean, Tristan, where was he during the championship?
Oh yeah.
Let's see what happens when
Do
they
it.
meet on the court now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I think Draymond's gonna work him.
Draymond.
He's gonna get him tight.
Draymond may snuff him. Just take the
Nah.
flagrant.
Nah, he's
He
gonna
may-
talk to him.
He's not
Amen.
gonna do
And the referee's gonna be like, all right, Draymond,
No,
calm it
no.
down.
Draymond's not going to do that because think about it. This situation helps Draymond even more. Like, you know how everyone's like, oh, he's dirty, this and that. And for him not to be the first person to smack, this helps him. And I know towards the end of the finals period, he was like, you know, I'm gonna be a better person on the court. Like he started doing this PR stuff. So this, if anything, this helps him.
It could actually help him.
We need more Kmart's, KGs, and Dennis Rodmans out there in the league, man. Ain't nobody want no smoke with Kmart.
Yeah, no, that was different. Him or Rodman. Rodman was like a bully.
Steven Jackson?
Yeah.
Nobody wanted
Or
smoke.
Oakley.
Rodman was the first nut kicker.
Oakley, yeah, but I think Oakley is the OG, triple OG. Like,
Charles?
yeah,
Oh,
say
man.
say something.
No,
say
who-
something.
who's the first-
Say something.
I would never say. I would never say anything about
dirtiest
you.
player. Was it Oakley?
I got to be an Oakley.
No, it was Rodman.
Oakley.
Rodman
fam.
was grabbing dudes' cheeks.
Oakley was punching people in the face.
Wasn't
in the
Charles
lo-
Barkley spitting on the crowd?
Well, yeah. He was disrespectful to like the audience. Like, the
Charles-
people that
No fucks
supported
given.
him.
No fucks given.
Yeah, no fucks. Like
Charles'
Oakley-
hands was in the basement.
Yeah.
Because when Shaq pressed him, he was like, nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, he didn't want that smoke.
But I think we're all in agreement. Rodman was the best bad guy of all time.
Yo, James Worthy said he grabbed his cheeks.
There was
man.
nobody dirtier than Dennis Rodman.
I don't
He
know.
used to do gay shit to niggas.
Ron Artest knocked the
Behind
fan out.
them.
Ron
Fam,
Artest knocked the fan out.
if you're posting somebody up and they grab
That's
your
true.
cheeks,
Yeah.
you're gonna stop what you're doing.
Rodman kicked the cameraman in the nuts.
Yeah, but
For
listen,
nothing.
For doing his job.
For nothing.
y'all play that. Ron
culture.
Artest squared up with a nigga on the court and dropped him. Like he was dropping fans. Like think about that.
Steven
Steven
Jackson was there too.
Yeah, he was another one. He was a goon though. Like he was getting caught with gun charges and all types of weed trafficking shit.
Yeah, man.
But
Chris, real quick, can you look up what shoe Dennis Rodman was wearing when he kicked that cameraman in the nuts? I want to buy that shoe for nostalgia purposes. I wonder if it was his own shoe, the End Destruct.
it definitely had to be.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Now thinking about it, he might be the most diabolical basketball player.
He was throwing elbows.
He had the look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was diabolical. He married himself.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And
That is a whole new level.
yeah, he was like the gold dust Marilyn Manson of
The
basketball.
gold.
He was the first gold dust.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, what that is spot on accurate.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's why I started laughing.
He was wearing a pair of Chucks.
Oh shit.
My nigga.
Oh
He was just in the
shit.
court.
Yeah, that's
nigga,
fine.
You know what kind of bad motherfucker you gotta be to wear a
Yeah.
pair of Chucks
Yeah, that's
playing
wild.
ball, nigga?
That's
Yeah, it's
wild.
horrible support.
Yeah.
Foot arch
Shit,
support.
his
Horrible.
ankles. Hold on.
I'm surprised he didn't break his ankles kicking.
Oh, no, he had some other shits. They're Converse, not Chucks, though.
I don't know what those are.
But you're still a G.
Yeah, he's still a G. Fuck it.
Absolutely.
How y'all feel about the Drake In My Feelings video?
Felicia Rashad looks great.
I think she looks great too.
I love Felicia Rashad.
Oh really?
I love
How much you love her?
we know how he loves her.
That's how you really feel.
Go into detail.
I
Nas.
don't give a good goddamn. She's been. That woman's what, almost 70 years old,
Yeah.
if not 70.
Yeah.
And looks great.
You're nasty.
She's 70?
Yeah, easily.
She's
Now,
up there.
I know on an earlier episode, we talked about older women that can get it.
Y'all nasty. Y'all definitely would do it. Look, y'all nasty. Y'all niggas is nasty.
Brandon,
Y'all gonna smash Miss Hustle. That's
Brandon.
what y'all doing right now.
Oh,
you're not
man.
smashing Claire?
No.
You're lying.
You're not hitting Claire.
Y'all are nasty.
Hold on, let me
You're
paint the
lying.
picture for
Look,
you.
you threw on your porno shades and everything.
Yo,
That
nonsense.
thing's nasty.
Yo,
Look,
now
you
I want
got
niggas to see my eyes.
Yo, I want to see your eyes, Nas. I want to look into your eyes.
Hold
Let
on.
the audience look into your
paint this
soul when
picture
you
for
say
you.
this.
For one, Claire's definitely giving out foot rubs. Ralph the Bat. Socks on, socks off, your choice, sir. On
she
top
gonna-
of that,
She gonna cook you a meal after.
I was gonna say she looks like she makes delicious desserts.
And Claire Hudson was
You
smart as hell.
know she eats delicious cakes maybe once a week.
Yo, but then she gonna get into how like you gotta worry about like life and shit. She'll talk to you about Black History Month and all this
She
shit.
might
after.
educate you a little bit, give you a little bit of
Smart as hell.
But
intel.
listen.
Huxtable's smart as hell.
Man.
She's a lawyer.
But
And you know
listen,
she
she
has
got a
great
feisty
coffee.
side. We saw, I mean, even though she was acting in that music video, you could tell she has a really feisty side too.
Yeah.
She has a don't fuck with
She
me
is feisty.
attitude.
Don't
She was
fuck
like-
with me, but
She said, you still here?
She was like, I know the whole block hurt me, so I know you hurt me.
Leave and don't forget to go.
Yeah.
so just so I know where we're at, Nas, you're definitely taking Claire down.
Fam, anytime a nigga throws on the
Nas
porno
taking Claire
shades
down.
and
Yeah.
sits back, he's definitely
Nas
smashing Claire.
is definitely taking down Claire.
Yeah, he's definitely doing it.
Brandon?
I'm not doing it.
You're lying.
That's nasty, fam. That's really
I was like
nasty.
Jada Pinkett's mom. Jada Pinkett's mom is banging for her age too.
Oh no, she is. No, she is.
Y'all
She's old. She looks better than Jada.
As everyone can
What?
see, I'm not really partaking in this conversation. I'm just gonna sit here.
And Jada's almost 50, right?
But E, did you see Jada Pinkett Smith's mom?
Yeah, the Red Table. The Red, yeah, that show.
Gorgeous for her age.
She looks better than
Gorgeous.
She looks good. She looks good.
Amazing.
But I would look good too if my kids are doing extremely well in life.
That's true.
You know what I did take from this video though, and just this whole rollout. Drake is one of the few artists that still gives a fuck about cinematography in videos and releasing projects full length. Like he's still sticking with the same structural
Michael Jackson formula.
Yeah, like putting real effort into making a good music
Well,
video.
he's got the money for it.
I was just about to say, does he really get credit for that? Because he's at a level where he can still do that.
Like he literally spends his own money on music videos.
But that's my point. Check this out.
Lower rank artists can't do that.
All right, so let's go with that, right?
Yeah.
If that's the case, he's already made it. He doesn't have to put these. He doesn't have to do these videos.
He does have to for his legacy.
Why though? Why though?
For his legacy. That's
That makes sense.
Is his legacy not already solidified?
Is it?
Yeah, it
At
is.
this point?
It is.
I mean, there's another level.
No, yeah,
solidified?
There's
I agree.
another
There's another
level.
level.
I'm not
He's
saying
almost there.
I'm not saying that there's not another level. What I'm saying is, God forbid Drake stops rapping or leaves this earth today.
He'll always be
He
remembered.
would be solidified. No?
Yeah, he would be solidified, but the fact that he has quality shit is what solidified him. Because you imagine if he had one whack ass, like super whack ass music video.
You mean the one that Kanye did?
That video was fire. What, you don't like titties? I'll never understand, and this isn't a shot at Nas. I'll never understand any man that says anything bad about that video.
About what video?
What do you mean?
The best I ever had video. It was breasts.
I wouldn't matter.
What if you're a gay guy?
You know what? Even if you're a woman, it's like, what? You don't like...
Well, women tend to appreciate other women.
Exactly.
Too, so
Yeah, but in a different way.
Yeah. Remember, E was at the strip club and told her, put those titties away.
Because she was trying to get the money for it. I'm not spending on that.
yeah, I ain't gonna
That's like you having an Xbox and someone's trying to sell you an Xbox. Like,
Yeah.
I already have it. Like, why are you trying to do that?
Yeah,
The funny thing is, every time I listen to that episode and I see E like sitting the way she is, I can see her sitting in the strip club like that. Put those titties away.
Hold on, time out.
This is mad.
Time out. Can we get a grassroots, put those titties away shit?
Yeah, definitely. New merch alert. New merch alert. New merch.
Put those titties
Put
away.
those titties away.
I don't need those.
Yeah, word. Oh man.
But you know what's really cool? So I saw someone, I don't want to say just someone, I actually want to have the correct person's name. So Kyle A.B., he tweeted basically saying that one of the more interesting storylines in the music videos right now is that director X protege is Karina Evans, who directed that new music video for Drake. The former building an amazing body of work around the male gaze, the latter working with the biggest male artist, but from a strong female gaze. He said something interesting how male video directors tend to do this serial killer thing, a dismemberment where they show you various pieces of a woman's body, but maybe not the whole body, while Karina keeps her shots long. So like in the music video, they were showing that when the women were dancing and showing their bodies, it was the whole body, but they was also she also held the shots longer. You know how like they do quick shots when it comes to like some of the music videos where it's like ass, titties, and like quick. Like she actually held it out longer, that he said. And then he also was like, though this was the most. Oh, I'm messing this up. Oh, okay. I don't think even the best intentioned male director would have thought to have this done. I don't think the body part style of direction is bad per se, by the way. Just has to be done with awareness by someone thoughtful, like X in Rihanna's video. Chest, ass, shoulders, throat, head. Interesting to think of X and Karina's work in conversation. So I thought it was really...
Was it just me?
What?
I got really turned on just now. Was it just me? I forget.
Do you need the shades?
I don't want to make it weird. I don't want to make it weird. Sorry.
Do you need the shades?
Sorry, guys. I digress.
But I thought that was
brand new
interesting,
shades.
just like even looking at how she focuses on the woman's body, and how people, men and women, gaze upon women's body, and how it was like, in a sense, we were kind of trained by previous music videos how to look at women in music videos, but she kind of has taken a different approach to it. I thought that was really cool that he tweeted about that.
I thought that was interesting. That's actually a really good take. I'm not mad at that.
Women's bodies are beautiful.
I agree.
I agree.
Well, we
Hate
know,
to tell.
we know how you feel about them.
Lost for words.
You know what I hate though? I hate it when men like just completely ignore like women's feet.
Yo, no, I know this sounds crazy. I'm rolling. I think feet are really, really important.
It's the first sign of nudity. A woman's foot.
All right, I'm not rolling with him. Why not? I take it back.
Why not?
I take
It
it
is.
back.
No, I
First
do
sign of nudity?
To a certain degree. Women feet and men feet, completely different thing.
Honestly, I would think that women's bellies are shown more than women's feet
Or
at
shoulders,
times.
or the collarbone.
But the
Yeah.
foot is sexier than the belly.
What?
I can agree with
I don't know.
that.
I
I can agree with in a
You
nice
can't do
shoe.
nothing with the
It
belly.
depends. It
In
depends.
a nice shoe.
It depends
if
on the
it's
shoe.
And if it's the pedicure is right, a nice shoe.
Yeah, it depends. But again, there's women that have like the shoe that comes over like this, so they should be looking crazy with their
the toes over the shit.
Yeah, got hang time.
I think toes can be nice. It's interesting you guys to say it from that perspective. I think women have really nice feet when it's done. Like men though, like that's if your feet aren't like good, I'm not dating you. Sorry. Like I'm not dating no claw feet.
We have
Sorry.
definitely had this discussion, and E, you are 100% correct.
I'm not dating no guys that basically like their feet look like fucking Freddy Krueger. Like I'm not doing that.
No, man. Our bodies are built for work.
Nigga, even if you have nice feet.
Our bodies are built for work
socks
too.
and some shoes.
We pop out them kids.
Yeah, but it's an appreciation. Like it's like mad mechanical.
I'm sorry. No, if guys set certain standards for women, I'm gonna set certain
you
standards
can.
for
I'm
men.
not saying you can't.
Like
I'm
them
just
feet.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I can tell Nas got ugly feet because he's caping right now.
What?
He said, we stand up. We work hard for our feet. I don't have to take this shit.
You're bugging.
Nas
Yeah, I definitely don't.
Nas got high. He's like, I work hard. I work 40 hours a day. I don't need to deal with this shit.
I definitely don't.
You know what's really
I'm not
weird?
even rolling with that joke.
You know what's really weird?
even rolling
When
with
guys also have really long fingernails, that kind of weirds me out.
Yeah.
Well-
They allow their fingernails to basically be looking like they could shape it up into,
That's
to
ridiculous.
get some
Yeah.
nice shape up with the polish.
Yeah, I hate it when dudes keep that one long pinky nail.
The coke nail?
That's the coke
nail.
nail.
That's the
That
coke
shit,
nail.
that shit is disgusting.
Yeah, that's the coke nail.
Oh, coke nail?
And
Might have to grow me
Or
one.
the
Damn.
scooper.
Or the scooper, yeah, it's one of the two. Anytime I see somebody like that, I used to ask people like, "Yo, why your nails so long?" They used to be like, "You don't want to know."
Get a little- get a
now
little
when you,
disgusting.
Now,
That's-
now when you get older, I look at the people like, "You dirty
Get a
motherfucker."
little scoop at the boots.
Yeah, you get a little scoop of
The extra scoop with the
I
swipe.
didn't know that.
the
This whole
booger
entire
sugar.
time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, I came across a lot of cokeheads.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, but they evolved. Now they got necklaces and shit.
Yeah.
And rings that they can like twist. and just-
The cruel intentions.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that's going on.
Yeah, they got all kinds of contraptions and shit
I've
to
seen
hide
a
it.
lot of movies.
I guess quick hit. Astro World. How are we feeling?
I gave it. I like it. I like it.
You actually like it?
I listened to several albums yesterday.
Check this shit out.
I was trying to prepare for today, and he didn't. I didn't talk about any of them. So
Yo, Nas was telling me on the ride over, he was like, I listened to 3 or 4 albums yesterday.
yeah, I listened to
All in one day.
YG.
Well, we can
Okay.
talk about her.
Yeah, we
I listened to her.
Oh,
Okay.
well, there you go.
I listened to Travis Scott.
Okay.
And then this morning I listened to Moneybagg Yo.
Okay. I
Okay.
haven't listened to Money Bag
Yeah.
yet. I need to listen to that. Thoughts on the projects, real quick.
Moneybagg Yo was number 4. Then YG was probably 2.
Okay.
I like Travis. Out of the hit rap albums, is Travis, YG, and then Moneybagg, and then I think that Her's album is over here.
Okay.
It's like a nice little EP.
Okay.
It's like it's a nice little. You can just chill out to it.
Okay.
Yo, that first track where she came in with them rapping, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to say Lauren.
Yo,
I was waiting for Lauren.
Well, no, I got that Lauren vibe, definitely.
The funny shit is, I thought I had the wrong album. I was playing it and I put it on and I was like, I didn't select this shit. I was like, whoever this is bodying this. And I walked up, I was like, oh shit, she's rapping.
Yeah, I thought
Like this is pretty fire.
I was waiting for this, because that's.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
I definitely had that vibe.
Yeah, I've been waiting for her album to come out for a minute now. So I'm pleasantly surprised by that rapping, and I like the project. I
Oh,
think
me
it's fire.
too. I really liked the project. It was dope. Oh, but before we even go, if you haven't watched already, Brandon and I had a chance to go sit on Geniuses for the record with Rob Markman, and that's where we actually talked about the projects that Nas said that he wished that we talked about here. Sorry, Nas. But go and watch it. We'll show obviously little clips here and there, but
Yeah,
it was dope. It was really awesome.
What are we looking for when Astro World drops? What were you expecting when it dropped?
Honestly, I wasn't really, I mean, I expect high quality work from him, but hands down, this is one of his best projects. When he was talking about the amusement park themes and stuff like that, I kind of understood it, but it took me to listen to the entire project to fully grasp it.
I'm gonna get into it and talk about the shits. Drake is still petty. Drake is still with the shits. I don't care what anyone says. He still has an issue. There's a lot of pundits in talking about, y'all still think it's sweet. Y'all run around acting like it can't happen. There's a lot of that going on in the project, which I like.
Sicko mode is
sicko
mode is the joint.
We definitely give our insight. It was a good experience being able, shout out to Rob Markman and Genius, for the opportunity. But even with that, we talked a lot about Travis, right?
Yeah.
And even on that segment, we spoke about, we wanted to say that it's his best work, but we didn't want to be hype beast. And I'm kind of.
I don't know about you. I said it was one of his best.
Well,
no.
I don't have anything to compare it to because I didn't listen to his other albums, to be honest with you.
Oh, you have to.
I don't think it's better than Rodeo. I agree. I don't think it was better than Rodeo.
I think it's better than Rodeo. At this point for me, I'll go on the record and say
you're a hype beast.
Yeah, I'm a hype beast. I'm a hype beast. Okay.
It hasn't even been 24 hours.
Yeah, it hasn't been 24 hours. Yeah, somebody DM me. If I remember your name, I would say fuck you, but I can't remember. But he DM'd me. It was like, it hasn't even been 24 hours, and you have the gall to. I was like, yeah, it's my.
You should have been like, you should have told him it hasn't been 24 hours for you to be DMing me.
Yeah, word.
The blasphemy.
Yeah, word. Fuck out of here, DM person. But yeah, listening to it thoroughly and constantly, just because I'm such a huge Travis Scott fan. I've been for God knows how long. For me, it's definitely his best work. It's definitely his best work.
Wilson, what did you think of Travis's project?
It's definitely not his best work.
Oh,
it's
here we go with this.
For
shit.
me, I would.
So where do you rank
even when
it?
he sounded like Kanye at certain points?
Yeah, because you're a hype.
He definitely had Kanye influences within the project.
I almost took that bait. I almost took it. As far as his out of these last 3 albums, for me, it's the last one. Birds in the Trap was better. And so was his first album.
Are you high? Are we talking sonically? Sonically speaking and chronologically, you're talking that this is his worst album?
Worst beats, hands down. Oh, hands down.
Ooh, we got a little comment.
Hands down. I'll stand off you in any day.
Look at this face. Look at
Hold on, pause. You're not gonna stand off me anything on any day. I don't know what you're talking about. That's never happening. Let's just clear that up now. But I'm shocked. I'm appalled. I can't believe you're saying this right now.
The beats on the other joint, for one, his intros on his last 2 albums were crazy.
Okay, Tip and the other shit. I'm rolling. But this album sounds just way better.
This album, I like the fact that he had features like Frank Ocean.
Yeah. Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Was Sway Lee in there?
Yeah, Sway Lee.
Sway Lee, a little bit of Young Thug, a.k.a. Sex. Pause.
That's his name now?
I think he was trying to change it to Sex.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm never calling him that.
Let's
be clear.
Can't call him
Let's listen to Sex.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sounds weird.
Yeah, that's happening. I'm gonna chill on that. I can't believe you're saying this. I'm shocked.
Definitely my least favorite of his albums. Still a good album.
I am enjoying this between you two.
I love Travis.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
Just be a bystander now. Just be
Put
a
your glasses
bystander.
on. I don't want to know that you're watching us.
Hey, yo.
So now I want to get into it. Like, what could he have
Done better.
Done better, yeah.
Could have been better beats. The thing is, though, I like the fact that this album is different from his last 2. Like, it's not like a big, some would call it a rager album or whatever. It's a little bit more calm, a little bit more personal. But the beats, man.
But
the beats were very, mellow, and I get where he was going. Like, if I was smoking something and just chilling and not really listening to it, it'd be fire. But I don't know, man. There was no, I get those goosebumps every time, yeah.
Yeah, but this project...
Like, didn't have the fire, man. Name a hit off this joint.
Butterfly Effect.
That came out 2 years ago.
It's
Still
on
part
the
of the
album. It's on the
project.
problem.
I know, I love that song.
Okay, then, so
there
That's
you
not
go.
at all.
Prove my point.
But it's still
Got him out
an
of here.
album.
Got him out of here.
It's still a hit on the album.
After that, the other standout is Sicko Mode.
Sicko mode is fucking ridiculous.
But I do think that this album's gonna have like
I like Coffee
the effect
Bean,
that
too.
Future used to have.
Coffee Bean for
Coffee
me
Bean's
right now is
fire.
my favorite record on the project.
Coffee Bean, really?
That was fire on
Yeah,
there. Yep.
yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
And on top of that, you do know that like the sounds from this project correlate well with like his futuristic vibes that he went with like in the early starts of his career.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not get it twisted. I think this is a good album. It's just not as good as his last two. His last two were classics.
So if you got to stack rank,
that
yeah,
word.
Yeah. If you got to, if you got to stack rank them,
They weren't classics, the last two?
Oh no, I'm just saying that
I
word.
don't have a point of reference because I didn't listen to the last two albums in their
What
entirety.
the fuck did you just now say?
But I can tell you this: you throw out that word classic a lot.
yeah, I ignore
Hold on.
Wilson. Every time he says that.
According to you, the whole month of June was a classic.
Thank you. So let's get back into
Nas,
it.
hold on. I mean, no
Hold
offense,
on.
but if you didn't listen to Travis Scott's last two albums, you can never judge a classic, sir. Ever.
Well, he
You
did
have to
listen.
listen to
He did
those.
listen to Kanye.
Hold on. I want to get back to that. That's where I was going.
Okay, I'll give him a pass.
Do
if
you
listen to
still?
that.
No.
We're coming back, man. We're coming
Yeah, I
back.
want to come back. Do you still feel like all the albums that you call classics are classics now? I.e. the Nas, i.e. Kanye.
You know what's
the
funny?
Ye?
I was listening to some of these albums in my car, and I was dreading this moment.
Yeah. Do you still
Not
feel like
necessarily dreading.
you were? Do you still feel like they're classics? Keep it a buck.
I still do love those projects.
Okay.
No. That's not what we're asking.
semantics now.
though.
He's
That's
playing
not what we're
semantics.
asking.
Hold on, let me finish.
Let him finish.
Let me finish. I'm getting there. You see, this is that jumping in the road.
Diverging.
Where I think I think that we're gonna have to define classic.
No.
We already had this
define
conversation.
We don't have
We
to
have
do
to
anything.
define classic.
We already had this
Nah.
Is it classic
conversation.
just the music? Is it also a combination
no,
of the moment?
No.
What is it?
Now you're trumping
What's a
us.
classic?
You're
Yeah.
trumping us right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
We already talked about it, and we
Yeah.
said usually when people are talking about classics, you
reason
can't
why I
say
did
anything of the
that-
classics until after the 5-year
Well,
mark.
the reason why I did that is because to me they are classics. I can give you my reasons why, but I want to try to develop a middle ground here
It's all farce.
so we can all
farce.
understand each other.
No.
Isn't that
all
what
a
this forum
farce.
is for?
No, it's not.
It's all a farce.
Blasphemy.
I'm off. Wilson.
Put them titties away. I don't want to see them.
Put them titties away.
Yeah, why did I just cover up when Erin said that? I felt exposed for a second. Like
You definitely was like.
my titties are out.
Check out for the new merch. Yeah.
We definitely need that shirt. Maybe blur out like titties or something.
Well, yeah, shit. While we on Kanye, I know you've got to be pretty happy about him being close to a billionaire for the Yeezy brand.
Oh, I'd be lying to you if I said I was shocked by this.
I can see the controlled jubilation.
Yeah, it's definitely going there. I've
Yeah.
personally invested thousands in the resale.
I'm not gonna lie.
Of his brand.
I have to.
Yeah.
I'm a contributor.
Yeah, so
I'm not mad about that.
You know what? I wouldn't say surprised, but I did feel like Kim had a chance to get there before him.
Yeah, definitely.
I did feel that.
Oh,
Why
she
is
definitely
she
did.
not
Because
there, though?
especially, I don't know.
Why
Because
is
like
she
I know,
not
like
there?
I know, like
Yeah.
for, like her app. I don't know if you guys remember, but she had that video game app where like I
she
forget
was
the name,
killing
but you
it.
could have like it basically is like people that become socialites and you get points for being a socialite and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Made
didn't it-
millions
You know why
of
that's not
dollars.
there?
It made like $1 million in one day or hour.
Yeah, it made
but
a
you know
lot of
why
money.
she's not there? She doesn't do anything that is targeted towards men. She doesn't create any product.
Yeah, she
that
does.
we
She
can
posts
use.
photos.
Oh yes. Oh, I am a.
That's how she markets some
Facts.
stuff.
I've looked at them all, but she hasn't gotten a dime out of me from that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that book she posted, the selfie book, that could have been targeted towards
Yeah,
men too
but
because there was
no,
a lot of.
That's true,
That's a good
but because
point,
of the
though.
internet,
Yeah.
it didn't happen. If I had to buy that shit,
Yeah.
let me tell you
But-
something, fellas.
But
I would have been in my pocket.
But the one thing though is when it comes to the minority demographic or even black people, beauty products actually is where the most money is spent in.
Yeah.
That's why her sister had a lot of
The
money.
most money, but why can't she have that and also make something for men?
Yeah.
That's true.
Is what I'm saying.
I think she would.
She's missing a whole entire.
But men are not her demographic. Like that's why she knows her lane. Like I said, stay in your pocket. She knows her pocket, and that's why she's excelling at that.
I'm
The
just saying
Kardashians
that's-
know their pocket.
I'm just saying that's why she's not a billionaire.
Yeah, but do you think that hurts her now? Because that really is a good
no,
point.
because she's married to Kanye.
I don't know.
Kanye is her man side of the.
She looked like she could
marketing, I
design
guess.
some nice sweatpants for dudes.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I need a nice.
I can't buy it. It depends on what she names it.
Yeah, it depends on what.
Well,
she names.
technically, she is one half of the Calabasas line.
Yeah, she is.
Mm-hmm.
She is, technically speaking.
So I have purchased some of her stuff.
Interesting.
I wear many of those sweats. They are plush.
You know what she can get
if anybody
into?
was thinking about.
She can get into making products for guys who don't have full beards, you know? Because that's a little bit of a cosmetic aspect to it. She could do that.
Aaron, I'm hurt. And I didn't see that shot coming. I didn't even see it coming.
You fill your
Didn't
beard
see it.
in?
Because your beard doesn't connect.
I just want the people
Does
to
your
know.
beard
There's
sweat?
There's one patch.
Yeah.
Do you fill it in?
All of you guys.
Do you Sharpie it in, or do you add like powder on it?
No, what I do is I actually trim the other side right here to make another patch.
So that it looks natural?
I have to make another patch in order to make it look symmetrical.
Yeah.
And then nobody notices.
Oh my God.
Now I'm staring real hard.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
Well, shit. I mean, I guess for the fans, let us know your thoughts. Are we surprised by Kanye becoming a billionaire for his sneaker line?
But that goes back to what he said about him versus Jordan sneakers, that he makes more money off of his sneakers than Jordan makes off of his.
I guess that would be accurate now. No.
I mean, I kinda wanna see the full breakdown,
just
though.
jumped over Jumpman.
Yeah.
I want to see the full breakdown too, because also people have to realize that like celebrities invest in things when you don't even know that they invested in. I wish that I could see like the full breakdown of companies that he owns, companies that he's invested in, and even partial owner or just making money off of it in some shape or form. I want to see the whole breakdown.
Yeah, I wanna see
Honestly,
it
I'm
too.
never going to see that, but
Damn, how you go from being broke to almost worth $1 billion?
It's just crazy.
Yo,
working
I
smart.
love
That's a
Kanye,
snapback.
but there's something with this because it's so far and few that you actually see people in anything Yeezy.
Well, this is the other thing too. A lot
You know
of
what I'm
times
saying?
when you make brass statements like that, it helps to elevate that dollar amount. There's a marketing strategy behind it where you say, "Yo, like it's the same thing with
So it's an evaluation.
no, fuck that. It's a strategy. So, like for example, like a lot of other podcasts turn off their numbers. So I can go right now and tweet and be like, "Yo, we just did a million views, first time ever, celebration." You would never know.
That's true.
But it sounds good.
Fake news.
we ain't doing
Sounds like a
that.
plan, fellas.
Yeah, it sounds good.
A lot of podcasts. out
Or
there
you
with
can
fake
be
news.
like, oh my God, we're about to sell out, and you have a whole extra
Yeah.
amount in the back, and then that's when sometimes people be like, oh yeah, guys, guess what? We said it sold out, but we
Yeah.
actually just got more.
And
they do
that's-
that on purpose.
So that's the thing. It also is marketing wise. It's creating urgency. So it could be twofold. I don't know, but if it is, I'm shout out to him. Like fuck it, send me some pair of fucking Yeezys.
not
I think
always.
he's a billionaire, I believe.
It's not always about working harder. It's about working smarter.
You believe anything Kanye says? Like
I do.
Yo, would you buy a brick that says Kanye on it?
yeah, he would.
A Yeezy brick?
You see what I'm saying? All right. Yeezy brick. All right. On that note, check us out, Grassroots Pod.
Aaron, you might have just made him a 2 billionaire with that idea right there. Yeezy brick?
Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Grassroots Pod. Again, to Aaron's point, link in the description for our group meet chat, as well as our new launch of merch that is not sold out. We're not a billionaire, so please go
But
check
it
us
is
out.
limited.
And it is in fact limited. We're gonna have that up for a very, very short time. So go check that out and support. And then also let us know your thoughts on the topics today with Colin Kaepernick, LeBron, and that whole fiasco. What are your thoughts on the Drake video? And where do you stack rank Travis Scott's albums from 1 to 3, not including the Honcho? Because, again, we're not including
We're
that.
just going to put that to the side.
We're going to put that to the side. And, yeah, with that said, I'm Brandon Killabh Hall.
I'm Erin Ashley Simon.
I'm regular Nas,
I'm Wilson.
And we out.
and put them titties away.
Yeah.
Grassroots.